Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Brother Hamad Rahman.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
For coming before time.
Yes. I wanted to make sure there were no technical difficulties.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. It's always good to be earlier. Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
So you must get early bird reward.
You know,
to win the raffle.
Allah has.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, brother. Wa alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Brother Nasir, our education advisor, Sister Maryam Nana, Program Manager. Assalamu alaikum. We have 5 more minutes to start the program. Sister Maryam, we cannot hear you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. So we have 5 more minutes, and right at 2, inshallah, we will start. So, Sister Maryam, you see my screen, right? Just the presentation, nothing else, right? Alhamdulillah, just checking. Because having multiple screens, it's very difficult to figure out what you are seeing.
I was having a little bit of a mic issue earlier, Sister Nair, but you're able to hear me clearly, right?
Very clear, mashallah.
Okay. If needed, if something goes off, then I will try to join from my phone.
You couldn't change your background?
आप भेजें मुझे ये वाला जो आपके पास है, I'll do it right now.
I did in an email.
Oh, email probably पुरानी हो गई है.
Okay.
How long ago? मैं देख लेता हूँ.
Yesterday night.
Oh, अच्छा, let me see.
Maybe today. No. Yesterday night. Yesterday night.
Yahoo पे आया होगा.
Maybe at advisor one, education advisor one, maybe. It should be my second last email.
Education advisor का password मेरे पास बड़ा crooked सा था, वो भी ढूंढना पड़ेगा.
Let me send you again.
Download this.
Forward to Nasir Majid.
इसी अगर जाता है तो
Yeah. And
thank you.
you're welcome. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Hassan.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi.
Alhamdulillah, bi khair. One,
Make me co-host so we can add to the chat.
okay. I made Brother Sufyan co-host. So once I'm done, I will make Brother Sufyan the host. Right now I am going to make Brother Hassan host, Brother Sufyan, and after my slide, I will make you the host.
Okay. You can make multiple
Because I can make
co-hosts.
only one co-host.
No, you can make multiple co-hosts.
Brother Hassan, I didn't see in my settings. It just say co-host. So I click the co-host thing.
Yeah, so you can make multiple co-hosts.
Really?
Yeah, you can create like, I don't know, 10 maybe? I don't know.
Alhamdulillah. That's so. Make co-host. Do you want to change host to Hassan Masood?
No, co-host. Make co-host.
Okay. Make a co-host. When I say make a co-host, they say, do you want to make Hassan Masood the co-host of this meeting?
Yes.
So they will take the rights from Brother Sufyan right now. So after slide number 13, I will make Brother Sufyan the host. But I won't be able, yes.
No, you won't. Just say yes. Brother Sufyan will remain as co-host.
Okay. Is Brother Sufyan? No, he's no more the co-host now.
1 second.
Do you see?
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, it's fine.
I have the
Sorry.
option only to make one co-host.
No
So
problem.
let me make you are the co-host right now. Once I am done with my slide, I will make Brother Sufyan the host.
Sure.
Okay.
Inshallah. Is it clear, Brother Sufyan?
Yeah, absolutely. And at that point of time, I'll share my desktop.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
So I think it's already 2. What do you suggest? Should we start?
Yeah, we have a quorum. Why don't we get
We have
started?
26 participants now. Alhamdulillah. We are waiting on Brother Imran and Maryam Ahmad. So let's just wait for Brother Imran, Maryam Ahmad, inshallah.
I'm here. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
Yeah, I don't have a camera on my work phone, so I'll be using my phone, but I won't have a background. That's about it.
I'm sorry, Brother Imran. I missed what you were saying. I was answering a message.
That's okay. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right.
Alhamdulillah. So we are just waiting on Maryam Ahmad now.
She's here. She's here.
She's here. Alhamdulillah. So we are all
Yes.
here. Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah. Let's start. Alhamdulillah. Yes, I can see Maryam now. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, should we start, Sister Naya?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So, Assalamu alaikum, parents. My name is Maryam Mannan, and I am the program manager of Weekend Islamic School. We are very excited for all of you to join us in our first parent admin roundtable. I hope that today inspires ideas and discussions around ways in which we can make our school more successful. Let's look at the agenda, what the program is offering us today. Okay, so we will start after the Quranic recitation. Our principal will give us a few updates, and then the advisors will come and speak about the importance of parent participation. Then we'll ask our coordinator to tell you about some areas in which we want help from the parents. So she will tell you in different areas. There will be a form that you guys can fill, and so you guys can write wherever, whatever is your interest, you can help us there. And then roundtable is going to come, in which you guys can give us your feedback or suggestion. And then in the end, we'll ask Brother Imran to give us some closing remarks. All right. So I hope you stick with us throughout the whole meeting. In between, we'll also do a raffle, but we will announce the winner in the end, so that you all will stay with us till end, inshallah ta'ala. We will begin our program with Quran recitation, and for that I will ask Brother Nasir Majid to come and recite an ayah from the Quran. Brother Nasir.
Thank you, Sister Maryam. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا وقودها الناس والحجارة عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. The translation of this ayah is, O you have believed, protect yourselves and your families from a fire whose fuel is people and stones, over which are appointed angels, harsh and severe. They do not disobey Allah in what He commands them, but do what they are commanded. उर्दू तर्जुमा is, ऐ ईमान वालों, अपने आप को और अपने घर वालों को इस आग से बचाओ जिसका ईंधन इंसान और पत्थर हैं, और जिस पर ऐसे सख्त और तनखू फरिश्ते मुकर्रर हैं जो अल्लाह के हुक्म के सिवा नहीं, जो अल्लाह के किसी हुक्म में जो वो उन्हें दी नाफरमानी नहीं करते, और वही करते हैं जो उन्हें हुक्म दिया जाता है. Now I will invite our principal, Sister Nair, to address us. Sister Nair.
Jazakallah khairan kaseera, Brother Nasir, for the beautiful, beautiful recitation. Indeed, we have gathered here for the same. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us all. Allahumma ajirna minan nar. And now, assalamu alaikum, dear parents. I hope you all are doing good. This is your day. So we want to hear from you, and we want you to join us as a team. So together we can work towards a shared goal, inshallah. But before that, you need to know us, and you need to know the areas we are looking your help, inshallah. So let us start with the structure of our Sunday school, which is headed by an executive committee, headed by like the executive committee oversees the Sunday school activities. It is headed by Brother Imran Morton, and I am also the part of this committee. And Brother Nasir Majid, who just recited the beautiful ayahs, is our education advisor. As far as school administration is concerned, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, I am blessed with a wonderful, amazing, cooperative, and helpful, supportive team, mashallah. But since today is your day, I don't want to take much of your time. I will be briefly describing their roles, and in the upcoming newsletter, inshallah, I will be telling you more about these amazing people I have. Starting with Brother Shehzada Sufyan. He is the one who is representing you all as a PTO chair. Then we have Sister Nadia Shafi. She is looking after the Sakina program, which we have started this year. This program is for the special needs children. And then Sister Maryam Anan, who welcomes you all. She is our program manager. She is helping me in running, in the coordinating all the school related activities and in communication with all the rest of our core committee members. Starting with Sister Anila Ibrahim. She is our office admin, and I guess most of you know her very well by now because she's the one taking care of registration and the fee. Then Brother Hassan Masood, he is our youth director, but at our school, he is taking care of youth course and Islamic studies as an advisor. Sister Maryam Manan, mashallah, she is a hardworking, very efficient Quran advisor. And Sister Tazeen Ahmed, she's a very talented teacher and event coordinator. And if, inshallah, maybe go back to our on-site school, Brother Mirza Beg, he will be helping with the lunch. Let's move to the next slide. This is the raffle time, which you all must be waiting for, right? So for that, please look in your chat boxes. You will find this address, this link. Click this link and put your name, full name there. Also, there is a link for our official WhatsApp group. And this group will help you reach us in a matter of few seconds. So that will be a very quick link to reach us. I know most of you have joined this link, but those who haven't, please do so. So you have 1 minute to sign up for the raffle, which the result will be declared in the end, and the time starts now.
Sister Nair, is this for just parents or can we enter also as administration? And
No. This is one of the drawbacks being in the committee and the school management. You cannot win the raffle, sorry.
So I should do just,
Well, I know you are a parent too, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should enter as a parent.
Yeah. You know, that is why they say do not ask too many questions. Remember?
I should have entered, right, without asking?
Just entered your name.
With your wife's name.
Oh, there you go.
You are a parent too. Well, I believe all these kids are my kids too, so I can also join in.
I will stay out and will not enter wife name. I'll give the opportunity to other parents.
Well, Brother Sufyan, you have the same kids.
So I feel like I've won. Where do I pick up my $50?
Okay, the time is up. Let's move to the next slide. Inshallah, we will see the results at the end. So let's start with some stats. Here's the slide for the enrollment status. This is a comparison between this year and the previous year, and you can easily see that there is a drop of 40% in our registration. I think mainly it's because of the COVID, and maybe most of the parents, they don't want to go or they are not comfortable with the virtual setting. They choose not to register this year. But since you are experiencing, you can always tell your friends and families, hey, the school is working great virtually, please come and join. So this low enrollment has definitely affected our revenue for this expected revenue for this year. Like we're expecting 30K or 30,000 after the taking out the discounts. We gave almost 6,000 discounts we have given. Now here you can see like only 22% have paid their, only 11% have paid fully they paid their tuition in full, while 12% are on financial assistance and a small amount is availing the discounts, and 22% has paid nothing, which is a big amount, and 53 have paid partially. So it means like the amount we received so far is 9% while we are waiting on 51%. Just a side note, this year we have added some workbooks because we do not want to compromise on the quality of education at any cost. So though we are incurring $44 per child for the books, but we are charging only $30. So just as an FYI, like if we go with the same curriculum for next year, we might want to increase the charge for the books. As you have seen, the revenue we are expecting is 30,000, while the expenses that comes up to 28.5K. You can see like 1/3 is going in the staff salaries, quarter almost is going in the books, and a very little amount is there for graduation. And if it is when we are remaining virtual, if we go on site, definitely the situation will worsen. So now looking at these stats, we would humbly like you to please step up, please help us, please support us, pay your dues, please. And if you can, this is a golden opportunity to earn Sadaqah Jariyah. Sponsor a child. Let me show you the link. Like you can sponsor a child. You don't need to pay 100% of his or her tuition. Can you see my screen? And where I shared this, let me see. New share. Yes. Do you see this ISGA champions? And it says to sponsor a child. So
Yes.
you can pay any amount, $5, $10, $15, any amount. Or you can pay $32 for just 1 month, or you can set up for recurring payments for 5 to 10 months, or you can pay like just for 1 semester, that is 160, or for full year. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you all. So this is this golden opportunity, you know. You can use your credit card, you can use your checking account. Inshallah, we're giving you a minute to please pitch in anything. It will bring you incredible rewards. Like educating a child, you don't know how much it will benefit you in the akhirah. So please step up, do your part as much as you can. No amount is small, so whatever you can. And with that, I would like to call our education advisor, Brother Nasir Majid, again to please come and please enlighten us with your thoughts about parents' engagement in their lives, inshallah.
Thank you, Sister Nair. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Thank you, Jazakallah khair, for sharing all of that. I was myself trying to enter some money there. So we support within and then ask the parents too, inshallah. Respected parents, I have recited from the Quran, "Qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara." That's a reference from the best book ever. This is a direct order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, making it your utmost responsibility to save yourself and your family, especially these young dependents, from the hellfire. The triangle, which you will see on the next slide, you may have seen this before. It has been shared in the school newsletter, this one, which you are looking at. It shows the student, teacher, and parent. Basically, that's the whole thing which we're talking over here. Student is dependent upon the teacher and the parent. As you can see, rightfully teacher and parents are at the bottom supporting this tree or this young mind to grow. Now, on the teacher side, we have done our best to bring the best teachers available, compensate the way we can and everything. We have spent a good bit of time on the curriculum. Now, I want you to focus on your part. Please, on the right side, next to your name as parent, you see collaborates and encourages. You need to encourage and collaborate. Those are the two roles. And for the teacher, you know, that support will come automatically when you're involved. Yeah, that's the area which I'm talking about. So on that side, my understanding, it has been, and you may have heard me this before saying, that we can leave the child alone. They're young minds, right? We are working for them and towards them. Teacher, they are doing, as I said, we have done our best. But frankly and honestly speaking, at the end of the day, whose responsibility is this that their kid is educated and gets the right education? It is parents. It's not going, you won't be able to hold after 3, 4, 5 years when they're grown up that, oh, that teacher did not do the job. If there's something which is not up to par, we are willing to look at it, discuss, and change. But you have to step up and make sure that you are involved in this. I will share a couple of things. Of course, we shared the Quranic ayah, and I will share this, that the research from the National Coalition of Parent Involvement, it says that no matter your income or background, students with involved parents are more likely to have higher grades and test scores, attend school regularly, have better social skills, show improved behavior, and adapt well to educational system or school. The National PTA reports, which we are part of it right now, Parent Teacher Association, which we are discussing. The National PTA, their research, they say also that the family involvement improves student success regardless of race, ethnicity, class, or parents' level of education. This is key thing for us. Often, since I can relate, as Sister Nair said, I'm a parent, I'm a teacher also, I was a teacher, I back up every now and then, and I'm trying to advise and advocate this fact that we should not find this excuse that I'm not sure where they're at, what surah or what chapter of the Islamic studies they're at, what they're doing. Both parents are equally responsible. If one parent is more busy, the one who's less busy should be more involved on this one. So that's why it's race, ethnicity, your level of education, all of those things, they do not matter. And many of us will come from different backgrounds. Therefore, we can conclude easily over here, because these are the research and Parent-Teacher Association reports, which I shared with you, that the most accurate predictors or important factors, your success is the extent in which the family becomes involved in child's education, period. You don't have to do any more research. You heard from Quran, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, saying "Qu," which is amr, meaning it's a command from Allah that do this. You must do this. There's not another option around it. Now, Quran, research, Parent-Teacher Association, those three things I shared with you. You may ask, Brother Nasser, how do we really do this? So if you have a pen and pencil handy with you, I'll give you the most 4 tips, which you should be practicing, and you will see that it'll make difference in your child's relationship with you and overall education he's getting and his or her interest also. Number 1, be present when there is a meeting, a function, a volunteering opportunity, or a field trip once we are open, inshallah, after the COVID. Show your child that you care about him or her. That's number 1. Number 2, express your interest. Ask your child what they or what he or she like about weekend school or teacher, and why should they like it, how it is important to them. Show that concern so they know that, okay, you care about this. Number 3, and perhaps this I was thinking to move it up as point number 1, is positive attitude towards challenges your kid may be having. Low grade is part of our life, or low score. It can happen. You say, let's look at it. How can we make it better? Now you are partnering up with your child, and he's getting that support from a mom or a dad, which they love it. Number 4, and that's an amazing one also, celebrate little success which they have in there. Hype the reward or the recognition from father. Oh, your dad is going to come from work or on the weekend, or if he's traveling, and inshallah, we're going to go and eat this special ice cream. And then I say ice cream, you would be amazed. For kids, $1 vanilla scoop it makes them happy more than you buying them something more expensive. So if you are a mom at home, or if you're a dad and mom is more busy, hype it up. When your mom comes, you're going to do this. So it makes it a little bit more special for them. These are the 4 things. I will just repeat once again. Be present when there are bigger things like this type of a meeting or other involvement when school is asked. That tells your kid also that you care. Express your interest in their education. Check on their homework. What is your teacher's name, etc. Show a positive attitude if your kid is not doing well, and help. Sit, and it takes only 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes at the most. You cover the lesson. And celebrate some of those things. Even if your kid is not doing that well, encourage, because positive encouragement does wonder, and that's what we want you to do. And may Allah bless you with this effort. That is our humble request. I will ask Sister Maryam Ahmad to go over the Quran and Islamic studies. Thank you.
Can I say a thing in between? I'm so sorry. I forgot to give time to our dear parents to sponsor a child. Can we give 1 minute just to them? The link is posted in the chat box. To please, $5, $10, whatever. If all of you can, it will be very helpful for us. Inshallah.
All right, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. I am Maryam Ahmed. I am the Quran advisor for the Weekend Islamic School. And I will follow up with what Brother Nasser already mentioned, but in terms of how we can apply the same strategies to the Quranic and the Islamic studies class dynamics, and what you guys can help them with these subjects at home. So firstly, inshallah, if you guys give importance to the Weekend Islamic School classes by ensuring that your child is coming into class each week and coming in on time, that makes a huge difference. Because as parents, if we tell them that, oh, you know what, tomorrow morning you have your Weekend Islamic School, so try to sleep on time, make sure they're coming in by, they have their breakfast when they come into class. So all of these things, how much importance you're giving it to the child will also feel like, these classes are important and I need to pay more attention, inshallah. Then after the class, you can show interest. You can ask them questions. What did they learn in Islam, in their Islamic class? What was the topic? Let them share their learning with you. That helps in the child understanding the topic better. And also it helps them know that you value and you appreciate what they're doing in class. And always encourage them, appreciate that they're coming in, they're waking up Sunday morning, it's their weekend as well. And, they're coming into class. That is a really big deal. And appreciate them for their effort. And value any kind of progress that they're making, even if they're learning a little bit. Value it, encourage them, as Brother Nasser mentioned, take them out for ice cream every once in a while for putting in their effort in their Weekend Islamic School. And after the class is done, sometime during the week, follow up with your child on the assignments that are given by the teacher. So for the younger ones, the parents would need to actually log into the Google Classroom, make sure the parents are registered with their email addresses in the Google Classroom, and then check those Google Classrooms for the younger kids. For the older ones that can do it on their own, just make sure you are asking your child that, was there any homework given? Do you need to submit the homework? Do you need any help with the homework? And that would be for Islamic. For Quran, even if there is no assignment that's posted on Google Classroom, they should be going back home and revising the surahs that are a part of the curriculum. Whatever surah they're doing in class, they should be revising it at home. They should be going over the qaida. I know for the older kids, it seems very basic that they need to do the qaida, but it goes a long way in their Quran recitation and their understanding of the tajweed. And as we mentioned earlier, I don't know if you guys know, this is not like a memorization school. We are doing the shorter surahs. So as long as they're doing it properly, they're understanding it, you know, that's basically the goal that they will be achieving, inshallah, by the end of the term. And can you move to the next slide, please? Yeah, so every day, or at least few times in a week, assign 5 to 10 minutes for the kids to revise the surah. For those who need a longer time, by any means, like, you know, of course they can do like half an hour, 30 minutes, but even if it is 5 minutes before they go to bed, just listen to them recite. And for the older ones, if they're just listening to it on YouTube, on their phone or on their computer, just listen to the shaykh and revise the surah with them. If there are any assignments from Islamic studies, you know, just once a week, if they're sitting and doing that, if the parents are following up with it, that makes a big difference. And if you have any issues with the student, or if you feel like it's too much homework, or if there's certain things they're not understanding, even if it is that they would not be able to make it to class, communicate with the teacher. Let the teacher know. It helps because when the child comes in the following week, if they've missed anything, it helps the teacher to understand, you know, why the child wasn't there, or, you know, if they need help in those topics that they missed out on. So try to communicate with the teacher on whatever is going on between the child's understanding of the class and the topics that are being covered. And obviously, as Brother Nasser mentioned earlier, the key to success is a strong partnership between us, the educators, the students, and the parents. So we try to communicate with the kids in class. We try to make the classes fun and you know, interesting for them. But we want to make sure that, you know, we're not there with them during the whole week. And at the end of the day, this, like Quran and Islamic studies, this is not like other subjects like math and science. These subjects, we really want to nurture the child. We want to make sure that they're not just learning or memorizing the surah, but they are actually becoming, inshallah, better people, and they are trying to live their life according to the values that we're trying to teach them in the class. And that can only be done, inshallah, if those values are being, you know, applied at home, and you guys are asking them, okay, what did you learn? And from this topic, what do you think we can do at home? So inshallah, you know, if you're working together and all the three people, all the kids, the parents, and the students, we're communicating properly, inshallah, you know, we will be able to achieve the goal. And you know, I mean, all of us at the Islamic school, we really appreciate the effort that the kids and the parents are making in, and hopefully we can make it successful if we work together. Jazakallah khair. And now Sister Tazeen will share with us the volunteering opportunities, and I'll hand it over to Sister Tazeen.
Assalamu alaikum, dear parents. We understand it's a tough time. Everybody is under lots of financial and psychological pressure, and so is the school. I would encourage all parents to come forward and volunteer so we can continue to deliver a high standard of education. There are some of the volunteer opportunities mentioned in this slide, and there's a volunteer link that we are putting in the chat box. Go ahead and find an area in which you are interested in volunteering. We appreciate anything that you can offer. And beside these areas, if you are good at something else, you can email us, you can email the teacher and the principal. That's about it. Jazakumullahu khairan. And yes, I will now invite Brother Sufyan, and he is a PTO chair. And parents, he is representing you. So over to Brother Sufyan.
Jazakallah, Sister Tasin. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. So as the parent of two bright young ladies, it's really important for me that not only they get good education for the dunya, but also for the deen. And I have seen personally myself over the last 7 to 8 years the immense effort that is put in by the teachers and the administration for the Sunday school. I am your representative back to the administration and the teachers, but obviously this is not something that I can do on my own. I have some ideas, but what I would really like is to set up a feedback loop. This year is very different. Classes are online. We understand there is challenges. Uh, what I would like to do is set up a feedback loop and let me know any challenges your kid are having, any suggestions for improvement, any questions that you may have. At the end of the day, everybody, including the administration and the teachers, and of course the parents, want quality Islamic education for our children to set them up for a very, very strong future. That's important. So what I would like to do is open the floor. This would be a good time to share your ideas, suggestions, any questions that you have that we need to address.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. First of all, this is Hamad Rahman. Just wanted to acknowledge that you guys are doing a tremendous job. It is not easy to do what you guys are doing. So thank you so much for doing that. Second thing is that, the only comment I have is that I sometimes listen to some of the classes and they're very one-sided. So the only recommendation I would have is to break the classes down, the lectures down into smaller pieces, as in make them a little bit interactive. So right now there's a lot of, group, there are a lot of group discussions as well. So maybe, if you're talking about a surah, then maybe, we go around the class and everybody says, maybe just a quick sentence on, okay, what was your interpretation? What did you take away from it? Because what that also does is it puts children in a little bit of a corner in terms of, okay, I better be listening because when it comes time, right? And then you can also tell the ones that are just repeating and versus the ones that are internalizing. Other than that, you guys, you guys are doing an amazing job, but that's about it.
Thank you, Brother Hamad. I think that was excellent feedback. And that is something that we definitely want to incorporate going forward, hopefully with the help of volunteers who are signing up today. More feedback, more questions?
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Sufyan. This is Brother Faiz Mehuddin. This is just a question I had. I sent a text message to Sister Nair Nader and Brother Hassan Masood. This is on the chat, but I just went to the Sunwed website, and it had given me some error message about. It said like there was some data breach, and, like my password was exposed, so it recommended me to change my password as soon as possible, which I did. But it was saying it was some sort of data breach just due to some other website or app that I was on. I was just on like Gmail and like the Masjid website, and I think there was the Google Form website for the raffle. But apart from that, are you aware, or is anyone in terms of the IT or administration side aware of any sort of data breach or issue with the Sunweb website? Because I was trying to check into that to check my son's grades. And also, I think I know there was also the Kindful website linked too. So my concern was, is there any type of data breach with that website too? Because, before I was going to make any further payment or anything like that, I just want to make sure, because I think I had something there I need to take care of in terms of a book fee or something. But still, I just wanted to make sure if there's any way that people can take a look into that and let us know if everything's safe, on our side, inshallah.
So thank you for sharing, Brother Faz. Online security obviously is extremely important. And our administration and teachers work closely with the folks at Sunweb to make sure that our data is protected. I personally am not aware, but thank you for sharing this. What I would like to do is encourage everybody to go check back their account on Sunweb and make any password changes. We will certainly look into where the issue is. We do want to go talk to the folks at Sunweb and understand. Once we have the more information, we would like to come back and share. But I would highly encourage everybody to take a look at their account and change the password immediately.
Yes, inshallah. Jazakallah khair, Brother Faiz, for informing us. And as Brother Sufyan said, we will look into it as soon as possible, inshallah ta'ala. And also, and the meanwhile, I would like to take this opportunity, and since I get the mic again, to say my prayers from deep down from my heart to some like 5 or 6 people who have contributed right now to sponsor a child. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase your risk many, many, many folds. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ease all your affairs, put barakah in everything you do. Jazakumullahu khairan kaseera.
Alhamdulillah, that's very encouraging to hear.
Assalamu alaikum. Brother Sufyan, still have a time for the suggestions?
Absolutely, Brother Mahmood. I have all the time for you.
Oh, Jazakallah. Okay, my suggestion is if there's a few minutes, any of the teacher can go over with the children to revise them with the prayer and du'as and stuff too. That's very, very important because kids now these days, they, like just not paying full attention. So I think revisation is better. They can revise the namaz, the prayer. So that way, like they're on the right path. Jazakallah khair.
Excellent suggestion, brother. Excellent suggestion. We were looking into it, but Jazakallah khair for mentioning it.
Assalamu alaikum, Sufyan bhai. Can I say something?
Ji Sama, please.
I kind of agree with one of the other brother has said in the beginning. Plain and blank, like 2 hours straight, or 1.5 hours straight, or whatever the time is. Straight, just reading and doing curriculum, which I appreciate. But if the kids were not kids, they were older people, so you can contain them. I think when that goes, they get a little carried away. They start looking into their phones, not paying attention. So if you keep them engaged by doing a Kahoot, because I know that my little ones do that a lot, and she's more engaged in the class as compared to the older one that they are strictly curriculum and read this, memorize this, read this, memorize this. They're not gonna like it. And I don't like the way when they say that they do not like Islamic school. Right. Because it's so strict. I don't want them to have that attitude. I want them to be excited about it. That, like my little one's pretty excited when she said, "Oh, I have to play this game," and I'm going. And they're doing really good when they are more interactive. So I want to have them that attitude that they're welcome Islamic school. They don't come out of the class and say, "Oh, my head is hurting." It was straight 2 hours of torture. So I guess some of the teacher has to realize that they're kids initially, and they need to break down that maybe 1 hour of teaching or half hour of teaching, and then do some activities, then half hour more instruction, then some activities. So the kids are engaged, they're learning the curriculum better, and they're not at the end of the day saying that they don't like it. Because I kind of don't like when these kids say that they don't like the class and they don't like the teacher. I think there's something wrong in their class and their teacher. So I'm not pointing fingers or not blaming. I'm not playing the blame game here, but just I think more would be helpful if the class is broken down in segments and then some interactive activities and engaging and involving the kids as well.
Sister Simon, that is, I can certainly relate to that, being a parent myself, as you know. And couldn't agree with you more. Has to be as interactive as possible. Yeah. And what I would like to do is take this opportunity to say, parents, we need your help. Sister Tazeen shared about the volunteering opportunities. If we can have more volunteers, if we can have more resources, we would like to make all the effort possible to make it very, very interactive. So we need your help. We certainly want to do that. We know the online medium of education has its challenges. So please volunteer, please sign up, please help us, please help the teachers. And I couldn't agree more, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sister Mia?
Brother Sufyan, I just also sent in a volunteer idea based on based on my recommendation earlier as well. So you guys should have it. I just emailed that over.
Thank you, Brother Hamad.
Thank you, Brother Hamad, and thank you, Sister Saima. It's very nice of you. This is something we are looking for, where we are lacking, where we need to work. So I would also appreciate if you can just let me know which grade your child is.
Sure. I'll actually email you, and I would also let you know the concern that I have. I was really surprised by the other teachers and by others classes that putting the effort. Like, I was surprised that a Sunday school would go. It's very smooth. Communication is really good. Everything I really appreciate, and I really actually was surprised, and I would say pleasantly surprised that everything is really smooth. But that some of the classes are the way. Maybe I have seen, like, my kids are going to I have 3 kids, and all of them are going to Sunday school. One graduated. My daughter Fatima is actually assistant, which she's, but not anymore because of COVID. But in my experience, I have seen those. When the teachers are younger, I shouldn't say that, I'm not as young anyway, but the younger, or maybe when they have more, they more communicate with kids on their kids basis, they like those teacher more. When they have the Kahoot game put in there, or they kind of take it easy. But when it become like really strict medium, that okay, you're gonna fail if you don't do this. You have to memorize this from meaning from this, surah from this, from that. That make the kids a little, I would say, not so receptive of the school. And in this special environment these days, the kids are under so much pressure there, and parents alike too. There's so much communication going on from the schools, from the district, from the Sunday school, especially the parents who are working. It's really, really hard for all of us. And may Allah give us the I would say patience and himmat to deal with all that. But it's just that because of being online, it's hard for the kids to stay on track, and the meaning of the classes kind of disappear when they go to school and they can't focus because there's too much to handle. Then what's the point of that class when they come out of it and they didn't learn nothing? So I will actually email you, Sister Nair, and kind of go in detail on it, that what the curriculum is and how the curriculum is not handled the way it should have been handled. But I'll let you know, I'll email you.
Inshallah, Sister Saima, will be waiting for your email anxiously.
Sure.
Inshallah.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
May I say something?
Sure.
This is great feedback, mashallah, because the challenge with virtual school now is that to add Kahoot and other interactive games, you're taking time off the class, the teaching time, right? Then you have to make a decision as a curriculum advisors that do you cover the entire book or do you limit those chapters? Because as parents, we are expecting from administration side that you are expecting from us that we cover the book, right? And so that's that challenge. The other challenge from our own expectation that we want the teachers to learn, the kids to learn and to know the content, feel the content and relate to the content, be able to apply that in their lives rather than just, know the definitions. We all in agreement, I believe, on that end. And subhanAllah, so there is a balance that we have to achieve, inshallah, and then we can have another discussion if this situation persists. Are we looking for a hybrid curriculum just so we can prolong? We don't cover all the sections. So there's like 5 chapters or 10 chapters that we don't cover. However, we cover most of them. And then we integrate a lot of the split the classes in a way that there's more interactive, there are more activities like Kahoot and such and other. So definitely a discussion we should definitely have. Jazakallahu khairan.
We have time for one more feedback question.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Sufyan. This is Brother Fez Mehuruddin. Sorry, I didn't want to make a big deal of this, but just to, I was curious if anyone else was, just as a follow-up on my earlier point, if anyone else had experienced the same issue on the SunWeb website, number one. And number two, I was wondering if anyone on the Majid admin side, if there's anyone specific that can take a look into this and get back to us about this, by a certain time frame, ideally. That's what I was asking about. So I was wondering if you would be.
Yeah, Brother Fez, thank you. I think online security is a very critical topic. I really appreciate you bringing it up in this forum. Please give us some time to sort of understand where the challenge is, and then we will come back and share what steps we are taking. And what I would like to do is, has anybody else seen this challenge, this issue? Okay, we'll do some research and come back, but obviously this is important. This is something that we have to address very, very urgently.
So Brother Fayaz, Jazakallah khair for bringing it up. I did a quick Google search, which is the first thing I would do, to see if there's any breach news that has been available. There's nothing that we see right now, so it could be your end. However, as we said, inshallah, we will definitely shoot out an email to them. Actually, I'll do it today, and I'll get that response. And when the response is, we'll just forward it to you, inshallah. Cool?
Thank you, Brother Hassan. All right, so in closing, I would really like to say, please keep those suggestions coming. This has been a challenging year for all of us, especially for the kids. So, please join the WhatsApp group. Please reach out to me for any other suggestions or follow-up or questions that you have. And as your representative parents, I'll certainly work with the administration, the teachers, to make sure that the follow-up action is given. What I would like to do now is hand over to Brother Imran Mutun to give the closing remarks, and after which we will have the raffle.
Can I say one little thing before we move,
sure.
Brother Sufyan? Yeah. Okay, and also we are thankful to the teachers for their hard work and their efforts. And because of them, kids are learning and they're going on the right track. And we appreciate them with all of our heart. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Brother.
This is Farooq. I'm trying to log into the SunWeb app, and the problem that I am facing is it asks me for a school code, and I don't have the school code, or I know the email and the password I used, but on the app, the school code, I'm not sure what to enter.
Brother, I'm sure Brother Imran, who is committee chair, is about to address, so he will address your answer better than you.
Thank you. Jazakallah.
Yeah.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I want to first and foremost, I really like this roundtable discussion. And I want to thank the organizer, PTO president, for making this happen. With this COVID-19, there are so many challenges and changes in the way the school is run. And I want to thank the strong team and dedicated team who took this challenge, and also the parents. Without, of course, their participation and involvement, none of this could happen. So inshallah, in the next coming days, we will take all the feedback that you guys have provided to further improve the school operation and enhance the experience for the parents and kids, inshallah. Please continue to spread the word about the school. We are, of course, as you can see, we are open, we are running well. Alhamdulillah. If you know any kid who are held back because of uncertainty, please spread the word that we are open, that is still taking enrollment. If you have outstanding dues, please log in and take care of it. Finance is a very important part of the operation. It gives us the power to bring the program to the kids, added programs to the kids, and also meet our commitment towards the staff. Also, again, we'll say if you can sponsor, please, even after the meeting, sponsor a child for the weekend school. And if you can volunteer, their link provided, please step up and help our team. As far as the Sunweb is concerned, I know for sure if you're going from the PC application, make sure there is a parent / at the end. You're not in the staff screen. Make sure what it says on top, it says parent portal and not the staff or administration portal. There you do not need the school code. If you're using an app, again, make sure that you're in the parent portal. I wasn't aware that the parent portal need the school code, but if it does, it's Al Salam. Is that correct, Sister Mariam? You aware of it? Otherwise, I'm going to put this on the chat, what the school code is. I think the school code is Al Salam, if you're using the app.
I'm sorry. I think Sister Anila can tell something more because she is the office admin as well as the parent. Sister Anila?
Yes, school
Yes,
code
good.
is Al Salam.
Okay.
So how do we write it? Can you guide us? Is there any capital or something?
No, it's lowercase a, A-L-S-A-L-A-M.
Thank you very much.
Yes, but I agree with Brother Imran. If you are going to parent portal, you don't need a code.
Okay.
Yes.
Jazakallah khair, Sister Anila.
Is it all lowercase?
Yes, I believe. Sister Anila?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, if you have additional questions, please, send it to us even after the meeting on parent chat. I'll take a look at it myself too. With that, I'm going to pass it on to Sister Tezin. Is that correct? Sister Tezin, you're next?
Brother Hassan will do it.
Okay, Brother Hassan is doing it. So
raffle.
That's a raffle.
Cross your
Okay.
fingers. Let's see who is the winner. My heart is racing. So I thought the participant. It's still.
Brother Hassan, you're on mute.
Hanif. Oh, maybe this raffle they listened. Saima, she is giving such a good feedback. They said she's the one, the most deserving one. Congratulations, Sister Saima. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sister Nair. I couldn't believe I won.
But you did. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Congratulations.
I think that's our first prize ever. I won something. So.
Sister Saima,
Jazakallah,
Sister Saima, please on the chat to send me your email. So inshallah ta'ala, we'll send you the digital gift card through your email, inshallah ta'ala.
Sure. Jazakallah, I'll do that.
And Brother
which chat?
Hassan,
Just the Masjid al-Salams, the Weekend Islamic School chat? Or here in Zoom?
In Zoom.
Okay,
right
do that.
Okay. Please, Sister Saima, read the fine prints on that gift. It says you have to volunteer for 1 year also.
I will nominate Sister Saima for the Kahoot. Looks like she has some experience there.
Sure. I'll look at it. I'll look at the volunteer sign up too. I would say also you guys should put up my husband, Muhammad Arshad. He should volunteer too.
Note down the names, please. Muhammad Arshad, Saima, Hanif.
Arshad Bhai, though, he's volunteering always.
Yeah, like full time. Yeah, he does volunteer. Let's put him in a kind of permanent position like Shehzad Sufyan Bhai ki tarah.
Yes, bilkul. Why not? We need volunteers like you.
Sure. Let me send you guys my email. And Sister Nair, can you text me your email address so I can email you back?
I will put in the chat box just right now. So to everybody, inshallah, inshallah. Maybe. Okay.
All right, Sister Mayor, we can close now?
Yes, we can close now. Brother Nasir, can you please make a nice closing dua for us? Inshallah.
Bismillah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. جزاكم الله خير everybody for attending, and may Allah strengthen us and give us more tawfiq to participate and do our best in this deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Jazakumullah khairan kaseera, everybody, for taking out time on Sunday. We really appreciate your coming, and please keep us keep in touch with us and help us in whatever way. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.